everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and this is Bushcraft Survival. This is a demo that was sent to me by the developer, and I want to thank them for sending that to me. We're going to go ahead and check this out today. I did take a look at it a little bit yesterday. This is not a blind playthrough, because I played this for about an hour yesterday, and so this is we're gonna go through the instruction manual, and so it's gonna walk us through step by step what you can expect in the game itself, and then we're gonna make it to the it's a winter, it's a ski lodge. I think it's a ski lodge. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off right now. We're gonna be driving in a truck. Hope y'all having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the planet you're on. This is automated right now. It's gonna take us to Frost Lake. Tonight you're gonna be camp out under the stars and learn the ropes of Bushcraft Survival. The ski lodge is close by, and you will drive back there tomorrow to check out gear and supplies. All right, so let's go ahead and let's knock this out. Let's see what we got. I've got another game coming up here later today as well. I don't know how long this is going to take, so I didn't schedule it, but it'll be right after this one. And that one's called Polaris. Starting us out at 2:30 in the afternoon. We're going to have to make quick work of this. Alright, I think that's it. Now, okay, left click the steering wheel to turn it off. And then open the door, and then we hit control to get out. And then we get it, it says your stats are locked right now, so we're not going to lose any health or anything. So look by moving the mouse forward, backward, right, left, and then shift to sprint. There we go. And press 2 to equip my hatchet. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and, okay, you've got green trees, you've got dead trees, and you have small, medium, and large trees. All right, you walk toward the green medium tree until you see a green target dot. So I'm going to go, I guess I want to, because it's going to have me make a shelter right now. I want to be close to the truck, I think. Let's find a green medium tree, is that right? That is a large tree. We don't want a large tree, we want a medium tree. That is a medium tree. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to chop off these, we're going to debranch this guy. Go as high as I can. We automatically collect the branches, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have to pick them up. And hit escape to pause and check how many bows you've got. I've got 12. I need a lot more than that. A lot more than that. Because when I did this yesterday, I ran out of bows. So that's okay. That's all right. We have our hands, we've got a hatchet, we've got a belt knife, we've got a folding saw, there's a flint and striker, we've got a steel pot, and we've got a whetstone. And this stuff the durability does go down. You see the white on the right-hand side, see the green on the left-hand side. The right is how sharp it is, or how well it's going to work before you have to repair it. And the left, I think, is the durability once you repair it completely. So, go ahead and do this. So, all right, so now it says look at the tree and press right-click, see the tool menu, and chop down tree. You can scroll up and down for the other options. Chop this tree down. Go. Now there's gonna be some branches left on the tree. Make sure you take those out. And that'll allow you to actually chop the tree in pieces. All right. Now we're going to use the saw by pressing 4 because that's where it's at. We'll go ahead and saw this into small logs. And then we're going to make it into firewood. Got to crouch to do it though. All right. Cool. And then I can use my hands to pick them up. Oop, so we're going to use 1. Go to my hands, pick all this up. You can just hold down the button. I don't have to. Okay, now I'm carrying too much wood. All right, well, I don't know why it's not going to the next step. So what you can do is you can hit escape, and you can go over to skip this step, because we've already grabbed the wood, so it didn't matter. And so we're only allowed to carry 4 firewood. So skip that step now, and we can go to B for build mode. Now place the log on the back back on the ground, and press left click. Okay. I don't know what happened here. I don't know we'll skip that step too. Might be a bug. Press the cancel button on the right click to turn off the build mode. Now you know how to pick up and drop down objects. Yes, I do. And once again, it's not letting me go to the next step. So let's go ahead and let's go here. Get the step. Find 2 trees that are arm's length apart. Turn on the grid overlay and settings. Turn on the build mode with B. And connect the log between 2 trees by holding left click. All right, so there are logs over here, I think. Look at the map. Well, they haven't given them to me yet. So I may have to. I kind of want to do it over here. I guess I'll do it here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run through this right quick. I'm going to de-branch this. This is where I'm going to put my shelter. Keep a little bit of a canopy, maybe. I don't know that it matters if you keep a canopy or not. Let's go ahead and chop down another tree. Do this one. You can hit G at any time just to do it automatically once you get something going. So I just hit G so I don't have to keep my finger on the button. There we go. She's already cut. Go ahead and grab this, debranch that. Got to get a log. I mean, it didn't let me know. Gonna take this. We're gonna chop firewood. I don't think, you know what I did? I probably could have picked up that small log as a small branch as a log. Let's do this again. We'll use this as our stick. On the right hand side, you can see the white bar's gone down on my axe. Our axe is getting dull pretty quick. Alright, there we go. Get our hands again. Branches are out of reach. Oh, I need to chop that hand. Like that branch. I'm just going to debranch it, dude. Faster if I just debranch it. Alright. Back here. Select this log. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I should have done in the first place. Now what we'll do, we'll go right here. And we'll go ahead and we'll the build menu. And we're going to put this right here. And this right here. And there's my centerpiece, my center beam. All right. So now it says, to see the rest of the instructions for the build, open up the Bushcraft guide and pause by the escape menu. Go to Bushcraft guide, and then we're going to go to the lean-to, wherever it is. I played this yesterday. Where is it? Oh, lean-to shelter. There it is. Where is it? There it is. Boop. All right. The lean-to shelter is a basic type of outdoor shelter that can be built quickly and provide some level of insulation from the elements. Lay down the cross post, which we just did. Find 2 trees that are roughly an arm span apart and connect the log between them. And then boughs and branches will be in your way. Clear them off, which I did. Lay down lean logs, which are several lean logs as against the cross post into the ground. This creates an overhang for your shelter. And then cover it with boughs, and then cover it with moss. That's the basic of it. So now, cache of logs have been stashed for me. Where are they? They should be close by. Here we go. Here they are. That's why I wanted to be close to the truck, because I knew these were going to be here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pick this up. You can only pick up one at a time, I think. And then build menu. All right, so you have to scroll through it. You have to scroll through to get the parts and pieces. Like that's my log. That's some moss. I don't have any of it. Those are my boughs. This is my firewood. I don't have any branches right now, but we'll get that in a minute. I don't have any tinder. But that's all. You got to scroll through that. So I've got one of these. We're going to put this right here in the middle. Hold that down, and then we'll do like this to make our lean-to. Okay? We're going to do this multiple times here. And then escape to get out of the... right-click to get out of the build menu. Pick this up. Stand up. Build menu. Put that one right there. Right here. Kind of steep, but hopefully this will all stick. I may have to go a little bit right click. Nope. Build menu. I might not want to go so steep next time, but that's fine. Go here. That right there. Click. Crouch, pick up. Build menu. One right here. Right click, pick this up. Build menu. And I think that's probably going to be okay. Although I might want to put a couple on the side here. Right click. Pick this up. B. Just so I have more of a shelter here. Let's put that right there. And I'll do one more. I'll save one for later. I think I'm going to need that last one. Build menu. That right there. Drop this right here. All right, now we're ready to put our boughs on there. Only have, how many, 46? 125, but you lose 2. I mean, you lose 4 every time you place it. So this is not going to be ideal. Normally, if I was doing this in real life, I'd go from the bottom to the top to make shingles, but this looks like it's going to work okay. And if it falls, you can always pick it up. We're going to have to get some more because I'm going to run out. See, like that one fell. That might be okay, actually. This is a physics-based game, so it's things have a tendency to move where you don't want them to move. Try that. Let's see if that works. B for build mode. I got a few more boughs. Goes on the bottom. Hole right there. I don't have any more. Using 4 to pop. That's what's going on. Hang tight. Get some more. There's moss on this tree too, so you can see the moss, but we'll deal with that in a minute. The moss trees are a little bit more green than the other trees, so if you look at the trees that are... Don't chop down the trees that have moss on them. I think you lose your moss if you do. All right, my axe is almost completely done. Go ahead and go build menu. Let's go ahead and scroll. Okay, let's go ahead and fill these holes. Doesn't really matter that much, but I want to get it done. I want to make it right. If I don't make it right, it's going to bug me. We need a few boughs for our bed once we lay our bed down. So let's go ahead and save those for right now. Right click. This says, switch to the belt knife on my 3 slot. And then I saw the moss here see the moss on the tree? I'm gonna click that moss. That's gonna give us a little bit more insulation. Oh. I only have a couple pieces. Let's see if we can find some more moss. There's supposed to be a little bit more. A little bit more green than the other ones. There we go. There's moss right there. No more moss there. Well, I guess this will do for right now. It just really wants me to just for demonstration purposes, actually, so that's fine. We'll go to the moss. God, how much moss do I have? 25, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll put the moss here. This gives extra insulation. And this only uses 1 apiece. I really feel like, developer, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you will be, with the bows, you need to be let us just use 1 bow per instead of 4 each, because it's a lot more work. It doesn't need to happen. That's my opinion. Whatever. Yeah, you need to make it maybe 2. Like if you're gonna give me 1 moss per, give me 1 bow per. Save this other moss for later. I think I can use it for my bed too. All right, so the final step is place the moss bows for better insulation, which I did. Already did that. Did that. All right. Oh, I jumped the gun. There. There it is. Now we right click. All right, so collect fire. I need to collect tinder, branches, and firewood. All right, belt knife. All right, so tinder, find a dead tree. There was a dead tree around here somewhere. I saw it. Good one. All right, so we collect tinder. Need 4 tinder. What I need. Got 4 branches with the hatchet. That's the end of my hatchet. Or I need to sharpen my hatchet. But. And then so create create a log from the cache to use firewood. If you don't have one, you have to cut. Okay, we're gonna equip the folding saw. And I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna saw down the tree. I don't want to do that. Collect the branch. No. Faster if I just debranch it this way. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to use this. It wants me to use the saw for this, so that's fine. Right. And then switch to your hands with 1, pick up 4 firewood. I already have 4 firewood. So I can't. So, all right, now we're gonna start a fire. We're going back to the shelter, and then like tinder right there. And I'm gonna. Can I get in the sideway here? I don't know if I can. I think I made this too steep. Should have put it lower and made it longer so I could get in the side. But I gotta put this close to there. I don't want to get burned. I'm gonna put this off to the side here so I can get inside. 2, 3. I only need 1 tinder? Oh, okay. Branches. Need 4 branches. Then, all right, so my fire striker's on here. This is the one that's a big pain in the ass. Developer, I really need you to change this because this was very difficult and it took me like 20 times yesterday to get a fire started. It is, I mean, you're not giving us enough time to start this fire. Okay, guys, this is a mini game. All right, it's going to go red and it's going to go in a circle, and then at a certain point in time, it's the exact point in time every time, it'll turn green, and you got to let go at that exact point in time. It's a very difficult procedure. I get why he wants to make it hard in the middle of the wilderness, but it's not a fair game. It needs to be changed up. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. Hang on. Bear with me. I'm getting myself set up for frustration. All right, here we go. Ready? See how it's red when it turns green? Or, okay, you saw that? Green that popped up and then disappeared immediately. If you don't time it exactly right, you don't start a fire. And every time you use your fire striker, you're using your ferro rod, it's taking down the durability. It's a pain in the ass, and I don't like it. But we're gonna give it the Boy Scout try here. Okay, I got it on the second try this time because I practiced yesterday for a long time. So now I've got a fire. All right, that was a lot easier. I made it look easy. It was not easy. Go here, build menu. Go with the okay. Right click. Select firewood. Place 3 firewood on there. Boop. There we go. Now we've got a fire for the night. Now I have other boughs, so I can make myself a bed. I'm gonna do that. That's all. That's my bed. And then I've got moss left over, so we're gonna add the moss so we can insulate it. All right. And then go to my bed, my hands. 1. And I can sleep now. That should get us through the night. It's making charcoal as it's burning up my fire, so. All right. Use the hatchet. Okay, so the hatchets become dull. Get out of here. It's kind of loud. So we'll go ahead and we'll equip the hatchet with 2. Now I'm going to hit, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the tab button, and we're going to go to the quick menu and go whetstone, and then left click it to sharpen my hatchet. Hold down the left mouse button. I can hit G just to do it. Now it'll just do it automatically. So I've got it. You see the white bars going up on the right hand side down in the bottom of the screen? That's you're sharpening your hatchet. The durability on the left though is what's concerning, because I've used 1/3 of my hatchet durability, and I've dulled my hatchet throughout this one little simple setup process. Hey, Idell. We're going to sharpen this all the way, and then we're going to get on the road. Now, mind you, this is just for a lean-to shelter. You're going to be able to build a cabin later on down the road, but we have to make it to the ski lodge. And this is about as far as I got yesterday, so I'm not really sure exactly what's in store for us once we get there. It's going to help us save our game. I didn't want to save the game because I was afraid that with a demo it was going to lock me in to that progress. So, and I'm not sure if you can restart or not. This demo is going to be coming out here in a few weeks. So there we go. Okay, we got a sharpened axe now. Go back to our hands. All right, let's go ahead and right click. And okay, eating and drinking is also done by tab. I go switch my hands, and then I can drink water. So we're going to left click on that. Hot. Oh, I have my hand. Tab. Drink water. There it is. I got to hold it down. I drank some water, and then you can access the map by M, locate the ski lodge, and then click recenter your map to see your position again. So here we go. So the ski lodge is right here. We also have, there's a cabin down here, the cabin down here, over here, cabin here, then a logs cache, which we're right next to where we are right now. That's what we're using. Ski lodge is northeast of us. And then we hit the where's the reset? Recenter map top left. Okay, there we go. I did that. There we go. Right click. With your hands, open up the truck door. Left click. Hop inside. Sit inside the and start the engine. I'm not going outside the lines with this. I'm afraid that this guy hasn't allotted for that. Close the door. All right, drive to the ski lodge. ADWS for steering and gas and brake. Press M if you need to get your bearings. Don't worry about the trees. This old truck can drive right through them. Funny, earlier article says don't drive angry. So let's go ahead and go map. I'm literally, if I face this way, go ahead and let's get ourselves oriented on this. Northeast. So if I face right, that's where we got to go right there. All right, go ahead and start her up. I think this is where we got to go. Pretty sure. It is. There's the cabin. There's the ski lodge. All right. Turn it off. Open the door. Hit Control to get out. Close the door. Inside we go. Here we go. All right. So this guy's a placeholder. This is a demo. So he hasn't figured out the face and the hands yet of this guy. So, okay, you can save your progress in Bushcraft Survival by signing into the guest book, the ski lodge, or by using a public cabin. Sign into the guest book and save the name. The guest book is right here. Let's go ahead and save it. Okay. And that's the tutorial. Okay. Now, you're now ready to face the bitter cold alone. When you press OK, your stat locks will go away. Bushcraft Survival is all about immersing yourself in the outdoors and surviving off the land. For more guided lessons in bushcraft, check out the challenge board. If you're ready for a challenge, head over to the Trophy Moose. Start a survival run. Make it to day 5 and you get a gift from Joe. I am Joe. All right, we got our hand auger. For finding food is extremely challenging in Bushcraft Survival. In the demo, you have 2 options, trapping or ice fishing. Acquire the fishing rod by playing survival mode. Okay. So, this is as far as I've gotten, guys. I don't... Wires 100%. I don't have any other knowledge. Demo leader. Don't forget to wishlist on Steam. Bushcraft Survival is a solo developed passion project. It's one guy made this. Kind of cool. What do I have in my inventory? Hang on, I gotta sneeze. I feel like I need a new hatchet. That's what I feel like I need. Satellite phone. Arrow rod. There's no saw. We had no axe. Oh. All right, what do we got? Hatchet, folding saw, hatchet. What's it? Okay, that didn't really help. What about the auger? Where's the auger at? My temperature's going down for some reason. Do I need to start a fire? I need to start a fire. Hang on. I just looked at my stats in my okay, let's pick this up. Then 5 slot. Ready to start a fire, yo. God. See, that's what I'm talking about. What kind of bullshit this is. The green is only there for a split second. Got it. All right. All right, now my temperature's not going down anymore. Now it's going up. All right, good. All right, so also we need some water. I was about ready to freeze to death, yo. Go upstairs and see what we got going on. There's my hatchet. What I think I'll do... Now I'm going down in temp? This fishing gear. And pick this up. There's a knife. I don't have a knife yet. I don't have the skill to use that yet. Got the auger already. I don't have the skill to use the skis, and I don't have the skill to use the... I don't have the boots. The rentals. Okay, you do have a skill tree in this game, too. So, but I have to use other things for that. And this is a bedroll. I don't have a skill to use a bedroll? Okay. I go out? I gotta get warmed up, yo. So in here now, okay, I've got an extra axe. I have an extra belt knife. I didn't need that. It's okay though. I don't know about these bundles. I don't know what that's all about yet. Well, let's look at the map right quick while we're getting warmed up. Actually, it pauses the game, so okay, so we have to go to the coast, or are there lakes? I don't see any lakes. What's open season? What's that about? Survival mode is now enabled in all public use cabins. Breeding season. Or snowshoe hares are more active for 5 days. 100% catch rate on active trails. And Joe's gift. Old man Joe gifts you the keys to the truck. Make sure you do this on day 5. Joe is forgetful. We're not on day 5 right now. Day 2. I guess we're on day 3. I gotta get my temp all the way up, I think. I'm going to hang out here for a minute. It's a compass, I think. I think those are compasses. I don't know what that is. My firewood. Trying to keep that going. All right. Not bad for 30 minutes. See about doing some trapping, but I don't know about. You know what we should do is we should look up trapping. My temperature's not going up, dude. I don't understand. I'm gonna start freezing. Might not be the best thing. What is this? Walkman. Okay, I guess it continues to give you slots as you go. I'm at 9.1 out of 10.5 kilograms. So I may want to drop some stuff. I do have some cordage. Got bait, moss, okay, branches. I've got an empty bottle. I need water. Should have probably tried to boil water. I don't know how to make water. Let's do this. This way. You know, alphabetical order would be nice, dude. Satellite phone. There's only one way in and way out of the bush when you're this far north. Visit at least one public use cabin. Call the helicopter using your satellite phone. Calorie. What about hydrate? There's dehydration right there. That didn't help me at all. Of course, being dehydrated is deadly in the. I got to figure out how to make water. Portage. Required to build. Okay. Snaring. Here we go. Make a wire snare. You have to take a dry branch and craft it into a wooden stake using a knife. Okay. Build. Branch. Tab. Do I have to put it on the ground? Gotta drop. Stone. Catch bait. Oh, eat ration, no. Okay, well, let's go to Bushcraft Guide right quick. That's everything that are in those books. Frying and boiling. Steel pot. You can collect snow for drinking water. For as a general tool to dig into the snow. It can be used for cooking. Collect snow. Whip the steel pot. Crouch near the snow and hold left click. Melt water. No fire. There's snow right here. How do I equip it? Nope. 5. Left click. That's full. I'm gonna have to go get some more firewood. All right. Need more firewood. Wait, I've got one more firewood. I got firewood here. That. I don't want it to go out, so I should have plopped those in there. Okay, I don't want. Well, let's. I guess I'll drink the water. Suppose. Okay, so that's good. And do it again. Okay, hydration. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna drink all of this. I'm gonna pick this pot up, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna make some more, and then I'm gonna see what we're about refilling my bottle because I need my bottle full. So far we figured out how to make water. That's nice. So if I do this, hang on. I figure it's the same thing, right? So where's my bottle at? Take my bottle and I put that. Why do I have 2 sets of gloves right now? I don't want that. That there? Can't do that? What if I put that there? Drop an inventory item, drag it into the drop items area. Let me drop this quick. Won't let me. I don't know what's going on here. I don't get why I have 2 gloves. I don't 2 hands. I don't. Drop that. Pick this up. Still melting. Right click to get out of there. I don't want to drink the water. I want to pick it up. Fill the bottle. There it is. You have to hold down the right mouse button and then scroll down to fill the bottle. You got to hold down the left mouse button to fill it. There it is. All right, so now we're good. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of need to drink this water just so I can pick up the pot. I should be able to move that pot. I only have the one bottle, but it's fine. We'll pick this up. All right, now we're good. Go ahead and let's go back here. Go back to what was in here? Oh, my flint strike. All right, so that switched it out. That's fine. Okay, guess that'll do. Back to my hands. Stand up. Go see what this. Try the survival. I'll close this door too, but try to keep that place warm. All right, so start the survival run. Leave the safety of the ski lodge and venture into the bush. Enter. Fine. Days planned. Yeah, sure, I'm ready. I guess I'm ready. I don't even know. Good. Sure. Load your pack and leave the lodge. I did load my pack, I think. There's more water bottles. Shit. No, I'm overburdened now, though. 12 out of 10. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So we got to... Let's drop this axe right now. That puts me down to 11. And do I have any other duplicates? I don't need that Walkman. I don't think. 10.9. Let's drop this extra knife. Let's drop this. Well, no, let's drop this knife. 10.7. I'm still over a bunch. All right, let's drop one of those. All right, we'll keep an extra. We'll keep one extra. I really can't fish now right now either, so it doesn't matter. Okay. It's 2:43 a.m. I don't think it matters. Water management? What do you mean water management? So I don't know how to sharpen a stick. No. You're ready to leave? The checklist hung on the wall to my right. Okay, hang on. Oh, I need bait? Give me my bait back. Food and water. I don't have any food. Got that. Got that. Got what? I don't have any wire though. Oh, wire. I don't know how much wire I need though. Grab some more. And maybe a little more cordage. That's fine. Then it said food. Do I have emergency rations? I do. Got 2 emergency rations. And I'm at 10 out of 10.5. We're gonna be eating this stuff and drinking this stuff later on down. So that'll be good. Right. Now what? Leave the no hunt zone. Well, okay, I don't know where that's at. You haven't given me like a circle here. I don't know where that's at. We take the truck? Probably take the truck, huh? I don't have the key. Oh, because I'm here now. I don't get a key with this. Can't use the sledge. All right, so he's gonna give me the key later. Gotta go. I don't know where the no hunt zone ends. Let's see about a cabin. We're gonna head down to, or that one's green. The other one was red. This one's probably best. This is where we're gonna go. We're going northwest, southeast right now. Let's turn around. Let's go northwest. To that cabin. Okay. We just have to survive for 24 hours, what it is. I don't know if there's any other animals besides rabbits on this map. There might be bear, there might be deer, there might be wolves. I haven't seen anything though except rabbits. All right, found ourselves a cabin. Inside. Temperature isn't terrible right now. We're a little dehydrated, but that's not horrible. I've got 2 bottles of water, so we should. Public use cabins scattered around the terrain. The cabin serves as a safe resting space. You can save your game, find essential resources, new tools, and light a fire for warmth. Found a cabin. I don't see a bed. I've got more. I've got bait, cell phone. Save our game right here. What we can do is I can drop a bunch of stuff that I don't need right now. Let's drop a ration, drop a water. Let's take our steel pot. I'm gonna go fill it with snow. Can't do it when it's in my hand. Go ahead and fill this with snow. Or water for later. I might need it to cook in though. Now the question is, does the game allow you to leave it? Okay, it's got snow in it, so maybe it'll melt itself. Maybe it'll melt later. Let's go ahead and let's drop our tinder. Go ahead and drop. Can't drop all of them. I really need to drop all of them. I don't have any logs, so we're gonna have to go get logs. Then I want to see something right quick. Let's go. This knife. Oh, that bait is for the. Let me try this. Craft a steak. All right, I just gotta hover over it to craft a steak. That's what we're gonna do. I think it should be 4 steaks. Should have them on my person. Yes. Or is it not? Let me grab this. I don't get it. It's gonna take me more than like... Okay. Build mode. Planks. Branch stake. I don't have any branch stakes. I just made them. Okay. Well, it's looking like this game needs to have some needs to be worked on. I'm seeing maybe we'll try to I'll drop one. Maybe it was because I dropped too many. Drop that one branch. Go to my knife, crouch, and craft a stake. There it is. Okay, so that's the thing. All right, so it looks like you can only do one at a time. If you have multiple branches in a pile, you can't do that. So I need to pick this stake up. You can only do it one at a time. That's not acceptable. They need to fix that. This. Yeah, I want half a dozen snares. So let's do it here. Then we'll go that. Gonna be the fastest way to do that. Or I want two more. Whether I can use them all or not, I want 6. So I'll put my hands out. Up. All right, so go ahead and let's how much bait do I have? I've got 5 bait. That up, grab the rest of that bait. 10. Now, I don't know how to do this. We'll put this right here. Can't do that. Oh, I know we got to do it in the build menu. Go ahead and go to cabin door. We're gonna have to make a fire here pretty quick. I got a drink. I'm just gonna put these out here right quick, just as close to the cabin as possible. We go build menu. Go branch stake. Place that there. Here. Baby trap line. Okay, so now hands, crouch. I want to pick it up. Bushcraft guide. Snaring, here we go. To make a wire snare, you need first take a dry branch and craft it into a wooden stake. Okay, drive it into the ground using the back of your hatchet and attach a wire snare. Oh, you got to use tracking to find how to find animals? Okay. Tracking. The first 80% of the active trail is tracked. It'll appear on the mini map. Hotspot is shown in red, indicates the most likely place you'll find near an animal. All right. They're most active between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Well, I got to find their snow. They got to find their prints. And let's pick this up. Hang on. I didn't realize that. Got to go out and look for snowshoe hair tracks. Isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Go ahead and drink some water. Just go around the cabin. Maybe I get lucky. There's a rabbit right there. Okay, so here we go. Animals such as snowshoe hares can be tracked by following their footprints in the snow. When 80% of the active trail is tracked, it will appear on the mini-map. Gonna wander around with... You gotta follow it for 80% of the time, the trail? Hopefully it's not too long. Nope. That's excessive. Like, I can see the tracks I should be able to put down the snares. I wonder if that's the case. Oh, it's starting to get warmer. Good. That's, yeah, like I said, this is excessive. You shouldn't have to do all that. I may not have to either. It might just be for the sake of marking it on the map. I may be able to just throw down my snares right in here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I need to do this. I think I'm going to need to just, like, I see a rabbit right here. Not gonna, I just scared him. Scared the horseshoe rabbit away. What we're gonna do though, I think we're gonna go build. I'm gonna put a stake right here. Take my hatchet out. Where's my hatchet? Stakes in the ground. We're gonna do a bunch of these. Just right here. And then, yeah, he's right here. Let's go ahead and see. I need this wire, and I don't know how to wire it up. Put it in here. Should be in my build menu. But I don't see it. Looks like My Winter Long Dark. Delta, it's definitely inspired by those games, I'm sure. Snarings. Attach a wire to the snare, but I don't see how to do that. Unless I have to go out of the build menu. Oh, here it is, attach wire. Okay, cool. All right, so we got a wire attached here. Right there. Okay. I was in the build menu. I had to get out of it. Works. All right, we're going to leave these. And then come back. Unless there's a bait I got to put on. Do I need... Or is it, you don't put bait on snares, though. See if he gets snared up. Where's the house? So we're actually northeast of the house. So what I'm going to do, yeah, okay, we're going to head back. I'm going to eat and drink. Oh, we need to chop down a tree and get some fire going. Got plenty of water right now, but Wait, that wasn't the no hunt zone, was it? No. Okay, we were in the okay. We weren't in the no hunt zone. We're good. Gonna chop down some stuff. On a dead tree. Go inside and start a fire. We're really, really cold right now. I'll come back out for this log in a minute. I'm about ready to get hypothermia. We're out for too long. You kill me. There it is. There we go. Oh, we gotta sit by this fire for a minute because it's really, really freaking cold. Oh, is that actually gonna melt like that? That's awesome. I don't have to put it on the fire. Cool. Well, I might be able to have backup water in that pot. Good. Okay, I don't have any water on me. Still need more water, huh? Wow, dude, that's messed up. Got 2 bottles on me, though. It'll be fine. Excuse me? Is that an empty bottle? I've got 3 empty bottles. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not dehydrated yet. Let's not do that. Let's, full bottle. Pull another bottle. Pull another bottle. Now I'll drink that water. And we'll go ahead and pick this pot up. And while I think we're full on food here. Let's go ahead and close that wood door. Go ahead and let's, I'm going to save my, well, yeah, let's save our game right. Go ahead and let's drink some water. Oh, again. And then I'm going to need to eat a ration too. I'm hungry. That didn't really give me much in the way of energy, but I think we'll save it for later. Go ahead and let's grab our pot here. So I need more water. Oh no, I dumped it. Oh, on the 5th one you dump it. I don't know what that yellow dot is. The hell, why can't I not put it down? There it is. I don't know what that yellow dot was. Never seen yellow snow before? Yeah, right. So I've got one more. I think we're going to go out and get some more. Well, I could throw more branches on. Get them out of my inventory. We've got one more log. Leave that. I could put that on there. We're gonna go get another. We're gonna get some more firewood. Or not. Oh, actually, I've got another. Yeah, I've got another log over here, don't I? Chop this up for firewood. That's. That'll keep us going for a minute. I need a ton. 8:30 p.m. I might want to go out. Excuse me. I might want to go out and check my. Oh, it doesn't weigh anything when it's in my inventory. Yes. I guess the only thing that weighs anything is your pack. You can only carry so much of this, but it doesn't weigh anything. That's weird. Okay. I think I need to go check out my. What's this? Go check out our snares. Which. Where did I come from? Follow my footprints back, I guess. Southeast? Did she even show my snares? Didn't even show my snare. Forgot where I came from. I thought it was northeast. How to get the house? It's on the map. There are 3 cabins on the map. Don't remember where I was. Here's the rabbit. Oh, here they go, the snares. There's nothing in my snares right here. Alright, well, that sucks. We'll wait till morning, I guess. But I can't sleep. There's no bed. I don't know. says I could sleep here, but I don't see a way to sleep. So go Bushcraft Guide sleeping. Oh, I need a bedroll. But they were going to give me a bed here. I may have to build a lean-to shelter. Unless I can build my own bed. I wonder if I could build my own bed inside of here. Let's see if I can do that. Let's go with our boughs. I don't have any boughs. We need to get some boughs. All right, I think I might be able to build my own bed, like we did it in the beginning. Go take our axe out. Got some boughs. We'll lay down and make a bed. It'll let me. That might be a thing. I mean, why would you teach me how to build a bed if I can't make my own bed? It doesn't have to be outside. Right, it could sleep on the floor, 100%. Lay this down. Go here. Crouch. Oh, it won't let me. That's some dumb stuff right there. This. Sat phone. Unless I need to go to some moss to do it as well. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go see if we can find some moss. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't have any moss on me. I've got 2 moss on me. Yeah, I do. Hang on. Let's plop some moss here. And now use my hands. Can I sleep? Can't sleep. Can't sleep. Should be able to sleep. We're going to save the game right here. Complete survival run and upgrade your skill tree. Sure. Not done yet. Yes. Got 6 more hours and 55 minutes left. 5. So far, so good. Should have grabbed more food. Have enough. I don't have any more. Oh, yeah, I do. Put that in there. Let's go get some more water, I guess. Build mode. Hey Sunshine, what's up? All right, let's go to Bushcraft Guide. Yeah, I need I need a bedroll. Unless I make a lean-to outside, but what would be the point? Unless pick all this stuff up. I've got an idea. I'm not undercover though. I would have to make a lean-to against the side of the building to be able to do that, I think. But I'm not undercover right now. If I go build mode, lay these boughs right here. Lay this for insulation. Can I sleep? Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Let's pick this up. I was doing it wrong. I was doing it wrong, guys. I may have to put it right next to the fire. That up. This up. Slap some more wood on here. I'm just just gonna let it sit there like that. Maybe I need to put down a bed. I mean, next to a fire. It's what it said I needed to be. All right. Here, 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 here. And the moss here and here. And then I go to my hands, hold down the right mouse button. I can sleep here. I can sleep here. Okay, sleep, bud. Let's go. And I escape to wake up. 8 a.m. Alright, so you can sleep here. You just have to make a bed next to a fire. You have to hold down the right mouse button to be able to do it. Yeah, that's cool. Right on. Drink some water. Out. Then we're going to fill a bottle. Fill a bottle. Alright, those are full. I need food. Save the game. Let's go check our snares right quick. See if we got a rabbit, because I'm out of food. East. Snare should be around here somewhere. We get a rabbit? Those aren't them. Where are they? Where'd they go? Is that them? There we go. So, no snare, no rabbits. All right, it says return to the ski lodge or public use cabin. All right, we're going to return to the public use cabin. We survived today. That was the goal for today. We can open up our skill tree so you guys can see the skill tree. Probably didn't even need to leave that cabin. I probably could have just stuck around there. Left. It's okay. All right, so ring the bell to upgrade the skill tree. Okay, so now we've got tool mastery, fishing and trapping, and gear. So, and we started with the backpack. This will give us our bedroll. We have 1 point. Okay, we have a point, right? Do I have a point? I think I have 1 point. 1 day. We've got a 14 kilogram backpack versus the 12. We've got snowshoes, which we increase our movement speed by 30%. Eventually, we're going to be able to use the sled to hold things. Down here, we could actually get the compass if we wanted. The anemometer, the thermometer. Got a steel pot right now. Whatever is next. Oh, it's a frying pan. Development. There's a shovel. That's in fishing and trapping. That was under tool mastery. No wait, no, it's under gear. Tool mastery right now. We've got the whetstone, and then we'll be able to use a metal file to be able to sharpen our whetstone. I guess. I'm not sure what that's all about. That's weird. Tool mastery 1, tool mastery 2 increases the saw speed, increases the hatchet speed. A wire saw, which I don't know what it uses. We use that for. We've got increase the sharpen speed. Blunt tools less likely to cause damage. Belt knife, blunt slower 3%. Speed increase. Okay, well that's okay, I guess. Trapping and fishing. Right now I can't use the auger, even though I can get one. Okay, and then eventually I'm going to be able to use the fishing rod and the ice safety pick. Oh, I guess you can fall through the ice. I guess it's to maybe see how thick the ice is. Not really sure. And then a wire snare skill increased skill to 85%, cost 2 points. Wire snare. I think that, well, I don't know where there's any place to fish right now. So I mean, blunting slower is not bad. But I mean, 4%, 5%, that's not great. Leaderboard. We're gonna wait. I think we're gonna call this. I just wanted to guys see what was what. I need to go back to the original cabin, and so we can save the game, so we can get more materials because I'm out of material. Let's do this. Let's go back to the ski lodge, just southeast from here, and that's where we're gonna head. And then I'm gonna leave those snares, let them do their thing. We're gonna go back to the original ski lodge so I can gear back up. And then if we play this again, we'll see what's going on with that. We'll see. We really didn't dig too deep into this today, but I'm not liking the whole. You got to follow the path of the snowshoe hare, 80% of its path, to get it on the map so you can see exactly where you need to put your snares. I don't like that. If I see a rabbit, I should be able to put it down, and I put 6 snares down, didn't catch anything. We're gonna go back. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe I'll get something later on, but that's assuming I come back. I don't think this is a terrible game. I think I mean, obviously this is a demo, and I think that it has some potential. The storyline would be good, for sure. We have some sense of why we're here, and what our goals are, and what we got to do. You know, definitely has a long dark feel to it. I think it's got some stuff that could be obviously improved on and whatnot. But like I said, this is a demo. What do you expect, man? All right, I'm gonna grab that. I grab those, grab these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna save our game. I'm moving slow now because I'm too heavy, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna eat before I save the game. Let's go ahead and let's get this guy eaten. Ration, because without being able to get food, kind of screwed. So I'm gonna wait for him to improve on that rabbit's side of thing. I spent the night. I should have caught at least 1 rabbit. That's okay. You know what? Like I said, it's a demo. Can't really expect too much. All right. So all of our stats are back up to where they need to be. I'm going to go ahead and save the game, guys. This is where we're going to leave it. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. As I always say, I am my usual me, you be your usual you, and I do have another game I'm going to be playing here in probably the top of the hour. No, or I don't know. It might be a little bit longer. We'll see how long it takes for me to get it set up, and I'm going to grab some more coffee, and then we'll get going. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed yourselves. Yep. All right, we'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.